Okay, it's Thursday, 2nd of March. I'm invited to be talking to Angelo Harrop today, manager of Braintree Town. Angelo, how are we doing?
Yeah, really good. A really good buzz around the football club at the moment. So, seeing the boys training tonight, ready for Saturday's game. It's an exciting time for the football club.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, we'll quickly go through how it's been so far, because I know there's only about 12 games to go, so we're at the business end of the season. We had a good start through August and September. And then we seem to peter off in December a bit.
Yeah.
And then obviously come back strongly the last couple of months. So
yeah.
Overall assessment, are we where we are on merit? You should be pleased with where we started with the new squad anyway.
Yeah, I think we started really well. Going back, I feel like it's been a whirlwind of a season, but I felt we started really well. And then obviously, like you said, we went through maybe a tricky sort of 2 months in terms of, when I say tricky, we drew probably too many matches. Yeah. We've picked back up, and what I'm really happy about is I've seen improvements throughout the season. Stuff that we've wanted to improve on, I've started to see that, and obviously the results have been great, but just in our performance and a bit more leadership, got a really young group, so, like I said before, listen, it'll be an unbelievable achievement if we get in the playoffs, but for us this season was about getting a good structure at the football club, and bringing that real professionalism to Braintree, which I think we've done.
Yes, definitely have. So we've played everybody in the league at least once.
Yeah.
Being competitive in all those games, so that's the standards and good strength for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think, like you say, we've played everyone now. We know how teams work and the formations. It's given me a chance to know the league now as well. Because it was obviously really difficult when I first come in. I was managing last year at Step 4, so it was a real change. So now I know the players in the league.
Yeah.
I know the strengths and weaknesses. So, we're in a really good place. I think there's 12 games left.
Yeah.
12 cup finals for us now.
Right. Just go to the cup competitions. FA Cup, we struggled to get over Haybridge, and then we got battered by Hornchurch.
Yeah.
Was that worst defeat of the season? Or worst performance of the season?
Yeah, I would probably say it was our worst performance. I really took that bad, to be honest, that result. I felt that we got beat convincingly. There's no excuse from us. And FA Cups are, it's an unbelievable competition. Without the FA Cup last season, maybe I wouldn't have got this job.
Right.
Well,
yes.
I'd be pretty certain that I wouldn't have got the job. The FA Cup gave me a really good profile, and being on TV and everything that come with it. I was really disappointed. Disappointed for the football club. But listen, you can't be fantastic every week.
No.
And I do think that actually, that Pacific game, the players understood what I wanted and knew the demands that I wanted to install, and we bounced back and we improved from it.
That's right. Okay. Slightly better in the trophy though. We had a good run in the trophy.
I felt we were exiting the trophy, a bit the opposite to the FA Cup really. I thought we were absolutely, the game against Eastleigh, I thought we deserved to win the game in the end. It was two really good teams. We had really good chances. And that was sort of a little bit of assurance for me where the team's at as well.
Yeah.
To play a team in the league above that are a very strong team in that league, and we competed, so there was no need for us to fear anyone coming back to our league.
Yeah.
That was really, really sort of like promising signs for us.
Good. And lastly, of course, the Essex Senior Cup. Now, obviously the size of the squad dictates we'll always have a good side in that competition. So how have you found that? Is it?
I've always gone with the strongest possible team for any match that I think will win that Pacific game. I was delighted with the Essex Senior Cup. The Colchester game, is probably one of my highlights, just purely because it's my old club and it's a local team to myself. A lot of family, friends were there, and the crowd was exceptional. So that was a big highlight. I think the fans really appreciate the way we've gone about the Essex Senior Cup as well. It's a really good chance for us to go and win a cup competition.
Yep.
And listen, they can enjoy now the game back at the stadium against Concord.
That's right. Mentioned that you could have had Hornchurch again. Would it have been nice to put them right in the final?
Yeah, definitely. I wasn't I wasn't sort of worried about who we played in the final. I always concentrate on what we do.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a good final, us to play against them, in terms of we could have sort of seen how far we've come. So I think we've come a long way since playing them.
Right. Okay.
I think we're far more prepared,
Yeah.
and we're in a far better place. But listen, it's a final. It's a great chance. I'm so excited. The fact that I could pick up silverware in my first season, and we can't wait for that game now.
Right. Looking at the squad, you've got quite a flexible squad. Players are playing in different positions throughout the season. You've also getting a lot of goals from defenders.
Yeah. I think the players. Like I say, I can't give enough credit to them. We haven't got a big squad, so certain players having to play every minute of every game. Some of them are playing through a little bit of niggles and injuries.
Yeah.
That's my only worry with us is how far can the squad take us in terms of if we do get a few knocks. There's been games this season we've had 2 subs, which is just unacceptable. We can't work like that. It's something that I want to push to improve.
Yeah.
Because at the business time of the season, you'll start seeing your Ebbsfleets and your Dartfords and Havants, the ones that have got bigger squads, sort of shining through.
Right.
And that's sort of where we're at the moment, with something that we do need to look at.
Yeah. So thinking about the players, obviously after the trophy game in Brackley, they took Levi from us.
Yeah.
How do you think you'd done up to that point? Were you stuck to lose him?
Oh, yeah, I was upset to lose Levi. Levi, he was our top goal scorer. I was really delighted for him because Brackley's a massive club, and I know financially it worked really well for him as well. So I was delighted for him.
Yeah.
But obviously a little bit sad as well, and a little bit gutted because he was our top goal scorer, and I think he would bring something to our team.
Yeah.
But it's a sign that we were going in the right direction with the players that we have at the football club. When teams like Brackley that were top of the league at that specific time coming in for your strikers, it shows that you're doing something right.
Yeah. Of course, one of the worst things that was poor old Joel Muscat. We're not going to see him this season at all.
Yeah, that's a massive loss for us. I can, I was really gutted for Joe personally because he's had a lot of injuries throughout his career. I think he's a fantastic player, and I think if you spoke to anyone that's watched our games, everyone knows how important he was to us. I was really worried at that specific time, one for Joe, but also for our team and results as well because he's such a big figure for us. But he's a young lad that will come back stronger. And listen, we're desperate to get him back for next season. We'll do everything we can to help him.
Right.
And hopefully Joe will be ready for the start of next season.
Excellent. And obviously with Levi gone, we'd lost a bit of height up front, but we've now got Alfie.
Yeah.
Alfie Page come and joined us, so that must have been a good signing for you. What can he bring to the club for the rest of the season?
I think that the fans have seen how important. I think every game he's been so far, we've won since he's been in. He's a fantastic player, really good character, a leader on and off the pitch.
Yeah.
Really professional guy, which is so important to me when I sign players. They need to be the right characters. They need to be here for the right reasons. I can't speak highly enough of Alfie, and he suits now the way we play. We've got 2 ways of playing. We like to play through the lines, but we've also got a chance to put it up to him. He's a good footballer as well. He's not someone just heads and be aggressive. He can play, and he's been absolutely first class for us.
Brilliant. Okay. From our point of view, we've already scored more goals than last season. We've got more points than last season. We're looking at the playoffs. I think the fans are delighted with what they're seeing on the pitch and what you've brought to the club. So you're obviously making yourself a name at this level. Your stock must be riding, so but you must still be focused obviously on this job.
Yeah.
And you've also got an unbeaten home record.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot positive and things to hold on to and things to win.
Of course, we could be in a position where we could have been in a relegation battle, which I think everyone expected. I'm pretty sure that everyone in the league expected us to be, in that relegation spots.
Yeah.
So that was my first aim, is to make sure that we secured, step two status for the new season. But now we're in a position where, you know, we're in the playoffs. We've got ourselves in a really good position, and obviously we'll be doing everything we can to make sure at the end of the season we're in those playoffs. It's a tough league. Every game is really, really difficult. You talk about my rise, and you know, I'm delighted by that, but I'm also a manager and a person. I don't get too excited by things. I make sure that my feet are firmly on the ground, and my family are very, you know, I come from that sort of professional football background with my dad and my time of playing, so
Right.
I'll just be really focused and I'll just keep working hard. You know, it's great to hear different rumours and, you know, people talking about other clubs and, you know, league clubs and everything else. That's amazing. But the bottom line is I'm happy at Braintree. I'm really happy with how the fans have been great with me, considering, you know, some of them might have not known me that well.
Yeah.
Coming from 2 leagues below, they've really taken to me and the players and the team. And I think they see the amount of work that goes on behind closed doors. So yeah, I'm delighted by everything, how it's gone.
Great. Angelo, I think that wraps it up. Thanks so much for your time.
Perfect, thank you.